Welcome everyone to day 12 of the 2014 Steam Holiday Sale. I'm Kyle Blaine, and let's take a look at some deals today. Wolfenstein: The New Order. I've heard a lot of really good things about this. This is a really good linear first-person shooter. It's kind of an alternate history of World War II, and the Nazis have like all this cool super technology and stuff. 66% off. The game was just released in May of this year. It's a big title with a pretty decent discount, so if you're looking for a new FPS to play, very story-driven, but also lots of good action, this is a good one to go with. Men of War, Assault 2, or Assault Squad 2 rather. Apparently, this game's good, but for a significant price difference, you should just go with Assault Squad, the first Men of War. Again, I'm not really interested in either of these, just something to keep in mind. Farming Simulator, the only reason I would get one of those is to play for my son. I just don't get it. Battle Block Theater, for 90% off for $1.50. This is apparently a really fun platformer by the same people who brought you Alien Hominid and Castle Crashers. So definitely what I'm interested in, but I just haven't grabbed it yet just because I don't have anyone to really play it with at the moment. I don't have the time to play it with people, but eventually I do want to pick up this game because it's supposed to be really funny. Splinter Cell Blacklist. This is supposed to be a really unique and good Splinter Cell game, especially if you're the type of person who hasn't liked past Splinter Cell games. So yeah, definitely look at that. 75% off, $7.50 for a Splinter Cell game. I remember playing them in years past and loving them. Stanley Parable is this really funny, story-driven game that is as long as you make it. Basically, the game is figuring out the game and figuring out all the intricacies of the narration. There's really funny narration in the game. It's quite enjoyable. Don't Starve is a really fun survival game. I want to say I downloaded a demo, or maybe it was a free weekend or something. I didn't really get it. Like, I didn't grasp it real well, but everyone says it's really good. And if you get this now, you'll get the Don't Starve Together DLC, or not DLC, it's a separate game, but if you buy this now, when the Don't Starve Together multiplayer version comes out, you'll get it for free. So $3.74 to get this and a future multiplayer version is pretty cool. Construction Simulator, again, I'd only get this for like my son or something, and I'm not spending $21 on that. Left 4 Dead 2, fun game. Haven't played it a ton, but it is fun, especially if you have friends to play with, and $5 ain't too shabby. Now for our latest 12-hour deals minimum, I really don't know much about this game. In fact, yeah, it's a third-person action. Oh, now I know which one this is. Yeah, it's got decent reviews. Look at it yourself. I don't think that's $2.99. So that's one that if you're at all intrigued by, that's a pretty low amount. Tales from the Borderlands is something I'm very interested in. I haven't actually played any of the Telltale games other than the first chapter of Walking Dead. And that was really cool. 25% off for this is pretty good considering it just came out recently. And it's a pretty big name title. Magic 2015, not just the DLC, but the actual Magic 2015 is on sale for $5. That's a decent discount for this game. I do enjoy playing Magic, and if I had $5 to throw at it, I probably would. Reus, really interesting god game where you control all these different gods on this planet and you have to build. This is what I'm really interested in getting at some point, but it doesn't really have a place in my library at the moment, but $2 seems like a really good price to me. Alice, don't really know anything about that. Just your pretty typical female action adventure game. I think it's cool that they take the idea of Alice in Wonderland and change it on its head, but whatever. Mafia 2 is supposed to be really good open world action game. 75% off, $7.50. I don't think that's a great deal for this, to be honest. It's from 2010, and maybe it is just that good. Yeah, it does have overwhelmingly positive reviews. So take a look at it if that's something you're interested in. You may want to look at that. Community Choice. I think I talked about these in a previous video. Maybe I didn't. Yeah, I think I did, but I love all of these. I think you should get all of these. That's all there is to it. And as for the other 12-hour deals that are ending very soon, A Bird Story, don't really know anything about that, so just look at that at your own leisure. Two Worlds 2, I do have that, and I'm currently working on a Let's Play of Two Worlds 1, and I'm doing that Let's Play because I got it years ago and hated it. I think Two Worlds is one of the worst games ever made. but people on the internet told me I should give it a second chance. So I'm giving it a second chance, and I'm hoping that either I'm going to prove them wrong or prove myself wrong. So you'll just have to check out the Let's Play to see. But I'm going to follow it up with a Let's Play of Two Worlds 2, because that actually does have some improvements that makes it an actual viable game, as opposed to the heap of crap that Two Worlds is. Serious Sam 3, I'm not really interested in any of those. Half-Life 2, I'm sure it's been cheaper, but this is a fantastic game. You can't go wrong with Half-Life 2. Gang Beasts is by a company that many of us are boycotting, so don't bother. And Shadowgate, which is a point-and-click adventure game. Not really into those. Don't really know a whole lot about it to tell you. It's got good reviews, so check it out. That's it for day 12. Hope you guys are having a great holiday sale. Have a happy new year as that's coming up soon, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on day 13. Adios. Bye.